important. I seen you call, I ignored it. I got 10 toes on the pavement, but my mind is in orbit. Gorgeous.
I say a prayer to bless mine. This ain't a quiz, don't test mine. I ain't in wheels, but I get. You ain't a mentor, you get by. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know I'ma get it. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know that I'm winning.
Hey, I got the hissing like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hit my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Yeah, 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。今到着成田。前はマクドナルド今食べてるキャビア喋り方がキャビア髪かく雷や渋谷クラブ入りリアピ Yeah 上がる夢を見てるいつも
Help us award 100,000 VC right now. Pick your top play of Season 3 and send in your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. We can't wait to see your best plays from Season 4. Thanks, everyone. See you in your next Sacramento Kings game in NBA 2K23. Gotta go take Slamson to the groomers. It's gonna be a scene. See ya!
The NBA 2K League draft is coming up on January 26th, and last week we talked to Brendan Donahue, and he mentioned some potential draft prospects.
And recently we caught up with one of them, dropping dimes left and right. This is a player you won't want to miss on draft night.
The rookie fires away. What a shot.
I try to fit as much time studying in between playing the game, but that definitely can be tough sometimes.
The fun thing about draft night for this year is we don't know who the #1 pick is going to be right now.
Our next guest is a top draft prospect in the 2023 NBA 2K League draft. His name is Ryan Harris, but you might know him as Spam. Spam, welcome to the show.
Appreciate you for having me. I appreciate you for having me. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm sure you're excited about the upcoming draft. So for the 2K fans that aren't familiar with your game, how's your play style? What do you play like out there?
When I first started playing 2K, I was more like just a scorer, you know, but as I got older and started playing the game a lot more and played better players all the time, I started making play calls. I started talking on offense, defense. I try to just be a better leader when I play 2K. So I feel like I'm good at almost everything when it comes to 2K.
So talk about the prospect as you're actually a freshman at Old Dominion University, right? So how's that been juggling 2K and school at the same time?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be easy. It's definitely not easy. Definitely not easy. There's certain points in times where I just have to take a day off of 2K just to focus on school. There's some days school will just literally take up your whole day. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really expect as much workload or if I had to study as much, but you definitely have to study a lot. You definitely have to do your homework. So it definitely takes a toll. But during the break, I definitely was working on my game and stuff. So I'm back to normal.
Yeah, that's really admirable. What are you studying out there?
I'm studying business analytics. I'm studying that because I know a coach in the 2K League that majored in business analytics. He was like, if you want to further your career after being a player, when you get older or whatever, I could be a coach. So, yeah.
I love that. So you have aspirations of taking that and actually doing more than just playing the game at this point.
Right. 100%.
When did you realize?
Well, rosters are pretty much set now, RJ. The trade deadline is passed. What's it feeling like in the locker room, knowing this is your squad the rest of the way?
If you're on a winning team, it's great. You've got your squad. You're gearing up towards the playoffs. And truly, if that's over, it's such a release, and you could just focus in on basketball. For losing teams, honestly, you start planning your summer vacation. You just start hanging out. You're just kind of hooping, having fun, hopefully.
So the Raptors starting 5. Thaddeus Young out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Benton in at the shooting guard position. Well, some major news for MP. He's headed to the All-Star game. A very nice honor for him.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you figured MP would be there, but with the rosters being named, it's official. He's earned it, and I have no doubt that he'll put on a show.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's the monster. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Benton. Pass to Young. LeVert, right side. The teardrop. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Pass to the monster. Inside, Jackson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build.
Oh, my goodness! How about that?
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Adams against LeVert. The shot no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Pass to the monster. Morant with it. Now LeVert defending. Here's the monster. Shot clock at 6. And he lays it up and in. He has 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Benton. Here's Van Vliet. 15 in his last outing. Siakam finds Young. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
It's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Toronto calls time here. Their last encounter in Toronto.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love.
Oh, sensational! Yes. What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Here's LeVert. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Benton. Back to Van Vliet. LeVert outside. Floats one up. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Raptors shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Benton. LeVert goes against Jackson. The shot by LeVert, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Ooh, cooking it up down low. It's Spicy Pete.
Pass to the monster. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Achua's checked in for Young. And here's Siakam. He's got 6. Achua can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's the monster. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. 14 points for him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Siakam outside. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. And Toronto calls time here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 14. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam, the pass to Porter. And again, no good by Toronto. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Bain with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one. People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Trent outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Morant. Into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Porter. Back to Van Vliet. And he connects with a jumper. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Morant with it. Now Porter defending. Here's the monster. 14 points for him. Misses from short range.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Driving inside. Achua, the open look. No good off the back of the rim. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 14-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Flynn, he's checked in for Toronto. Back to Siakam. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Flynn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have...
And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
So for the Raptors right now, Pascal Siakam out there with Thaddeus Young. Then it's Caris LeVert. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Ben. In a two-guard.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And here's LeVert for three. He drops it from range. LeVert's got 5 points.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Jackson, pass to Bane. Pass to Moran. 6 to shoot. Over VanVleet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
VanVleet with it. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. And here's LeVert. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. You know, throughout Caris LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
One shot.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Moran against VanVleet. Pass to the monster. To the middle. Here's Adams. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Benton, guarded by Bane. LeVert outside. Shot on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
The monster. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
VA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powered it home like that.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's good from Siakam.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He contributed 42 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
At the line for Memphis.
That one misses. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Siakam. And again, Toronto no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Here's the monster. He's checked by LeVert. Clock at 6. Here's Payne. Deflected. And he gets it back. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far.
Memphis foul. Number 3. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Benton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
What a pass from Moran. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to LeVert.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
15 fouls.
And the first one at the line is good.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Both free throws good for LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
With the teardrop. Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Shooting 1.
The free throw off for Siakam. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Shoots off the step back. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Benton. Now Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Moran against Van Vliet. Offensive rebound, the monster. Cranked it in off the glass. He's got 26.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Toronto calls time here. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Wright's checked in for Moran. The Raptors also with a sub. Chua's checked in. And Young slams it in.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Pass to Adams. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Back to Van Vliet. Outside Young. LeVert outside. Back to Young. He got a piece of it. Here's the monster. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Adams. Achua with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. LeVert outside.
Watch the screen. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
the monster. 26 points for him. Back to Adams. Pass to the monster. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw misses. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Desmond Bane. Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Here's Aldama. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Brooks against Van Vliet. Here's Trent. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
Timeout call, Memphis. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, BA. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him run.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So it's Memphis. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's the monster in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's LeVert, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jackson, left side. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. The Raptors shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Batten can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Moran.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
John Morant.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
He buries it from 3. He has 29 now.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Van Vliet against Moran. Siakam, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Benton, guarded by Bane. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to the monster. This one for 3. And And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's LeVert. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
Delano Banton, his 3rd personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond.
He hits the second from the line. The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Back to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Outside for Moran. Pass to the monster. Jackson with it. The ball's knocked loose. Now Young with a steal. Siakam against Bain. Pulls it in from the elbow. Siakam, no good. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Moran, he'll give him an easy look.
And the second free throw is good. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
LeVert outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
On the wing, Bain. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Here's Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Van Vliet with it. Tries to snap the cold streak. The monster grabs the miss.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. And he's good on the second. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Benton. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Benton. To the left wing. Here's Siakam. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Outside Bain. Here's the monster. Clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 8 points.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here's LeVert. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Bain. Here's Jackson. Pass to the monster. Van Vliet against Adams. Here's the monster. They shoot again. And he lays it up and in. 32 points in the game for him.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Back to LeVert. Out to the wing. Young against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to the monster. Down low. And Young pulls it down. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
And the basket by Siakam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Here's the monster. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Benton. Now here's LeVert. 11 points in the game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
The first one falls. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Ja Morant. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Porter Jr. comes in for Young. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Banton. And it's Flynn in for Van Vliet. Here's the monster. 32 points in the game for him. Pass to Brooks. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Mark is checked in for Adams.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 34% thus far in this game. LeVert left side. Trent outside. Shoots over Jackson. Trent's shot is off. And here's Memphis. They're on a 13-4 run. To the paint. Here's the monster. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for him.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first. Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Caris LeVert at the line for 2.
He does not get the second one.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And that one's good. LeVert's got 7 points for the quarter.
Listed height might be 6'5" for LeVert, but he plays bigger than that with his leaping ability and desire.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
Their coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments.
Raptors with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Young comes in for LeVert. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Flynn. Pass to the monster. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Down low. Will Williams' shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Monster.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
So for the Raptors right now, Van Fleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Porter in at the three. Trent on the wing. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Knocks it loose. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Up ahead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, DeLon.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. On offense, here come the Raptors. Here's Flynn. Pass to Champagny. Can they get it? Uses the glass on the layup.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's the Monster. Off on that one. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit, now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money, I love to get charter. I gave her 4 burgers and 1 for a starter. I can't let them down, walk around with my guard. I'm screaming out YOLO, yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be on some they ain't thought of. Sins, I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love with 2 girls at one time and they 10s. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's, got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.
Yeah, let's take a modern day stroll. Whoa, this is the modern day. Last time I checked, we were running the globe. I'm about to go figure 4. 2 not 2 times, it's a at the door. 2 times. Somebody blowing up, little mama phone, look, Jack, come get your. They going dance on the forget. You know that you can't even. The way that we spinning, going tabs on the kid. She wanna pop a G6. Pop. Till 6. I make a movie. I'm going Michael Bay, Huncho the Sensei. The way that I'm moving, we going motorcade, move the tactical way. I need the this way. Somebody this way. She get the that way. You don't got the answers like sway. I'm coolin'. I'm in the coupe with the top and I'm waving the wave. Switch it, go dually. With a play with a mind. Chattahoochee. We not the Fugees. I go fool it if I try the Three Stooges. Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. You ain't even from the town.
Take off. Where the key came from? When she see the dun, the robber came red like a plum. The street like the sun. I got her ride with a in the passenger seat. Like she got a but get the charm. Rainbow Daytona, I like a charm to arm. That is born. Oh, that's your man, come get her, can't help it, she gone. Count up a bad, but no, it ain't torn. Did it my money, I think it's annoying. Hop in the bird with no key and I storm. BB the belt and I BB the arm. Hop on the PJ, go visit the farm. Ain't no one out there, whatever you want. Put that little boy, come I'm on the ground. I know some got rich off digits up Apple iPhones. Throw that down, I get fly like a drone. She won't leave me alone. Cap of the bones, the wallet is chrome. They say that the op, but loving the song. Eat up the when they come around and then go and put everything we got on. If I got a plate, you know that he ate. On 2 plus, on one thing I can't do is say. I like what you're doing, just humble yourself. And know we the ones that open the gate.
Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. You ain't even from the town.
Big by the years, big fast and the furious. Gripping my watch the rear of the mirror. But guess on my neck on the leer, I'm superior. 250 each year, what you say I can't hear.
All right, and as with all draft prospects, there's always going to be comparisons that fans make. Are there any point guards in the 2K League that you would say you best are comparable to in terms of your play style and the way that you approach the game?
So I like to watch a lot of point guards, but the 2 point guards I probably say like is close to me is probably Cooks and Keena. I feel like they both are good at games management and also getting their team involved. And they're not just scorers; they like passing as well and calling plays as well. So that's how I think I'm like close to them.
All right, so draft night is on the 26th, and of course, Hawks Talon GC has the number 1 pick, Nets GC with the number 2 pick.
We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
Payne, no good.
3 straight misses to begin this contest, and already starting to look frustrated.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Adams. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Now here's Morant. The 3. The monster, no good.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Outside DeRozan. 13 feet away. And too long on the shot. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Outside, Bain. Pass to the monster. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ball.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an over for the first 5 here to start the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, Levine. Now the pass to DeRozan. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ball.
On D, Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 74%, yeah, so-so. We probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Bain inside the 3-point line. Not going to go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Ball, the pass to Williams. Kicks to Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. From 10 feet out, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see why Zach's a tough cover. He has athleticism, he can shoot the rock, and he's only getting better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance. He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Out to Morant. Pass to the monster. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's the monster, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. The monster passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Rolling toward the cup, Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
Chicago leading by 3. Ball, the bounce pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Passes to Williams. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
The monster passes to Jackson. Here's the monster. Here's Morant. Excellent D there from Ball.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Paying off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
And here is Ball after the three-pointer from the monster. Pass to Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. Williams' shot is off. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2 and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And as good as a team as they were a year ago, they hated seeing these guys in their meetings. Just couldn't get it done against.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball kicks to DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, the defender all over it. And Smitty in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Adams' shot is good.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Outside DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Javonte Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Memphis. Ball, the pass to Green. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Brooks comes in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And a change for the Bulls. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Williams. The monster passes to Clark. Brooks against Levine. Brooks misses. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Ball. There's the pass to Drummond. Unloads from 9. That misses off the backboard. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's the monster, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Green. T right on him. Pass to Drummond. He kicks to Levine. Over Brooks. Chicago with a new 14. Outside, Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Alex Caruso. Ball's checked in for Zach Levine. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's the monster. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Dishes it to Clark. Passes it to the monster. Ball against Jones. Here's the monster. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend?
Here's Morant. In at the guard spots. Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's the monster in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bulls trail by 10. Williams finds Caruso. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's the monster, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
An unselfish player. I like how Morant is all about helping his teammates. Terrific pass.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Payne knocks it loose. To the monster. Right side Jackson. Out the dish to Morant. Memphis moving it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. Positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Now, Morant. After Zach Levine missed from long range.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Levine kicks to DeRozan. The pass to Williams. Outside, Levine. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Levine's got 8 points.
I mean, fearless shooting from Zach Levine. Doesn't let the deep range intimidate him.
Morant passes to the monster. He feeds it to Jackson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside DeRozan. And it's Memphis on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the button.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against the Raptors was phenomenal. He scored 36 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Back to Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. Do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in the hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's the monster. Here's the feed to Clark. Pass to the monster. It's stolen by DeRozan. Driving the lane. It's tipped. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's the monster. He's got 17. Clark, the pass to the monster. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's LaVine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
An all-star in this league. Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
Good on the second free throw.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And then Clark slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Goes up, and then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. LaVine finds DeRozan. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim. And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young, but there's still tons of upside to be had. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's LaVine. The Grizzlies making the shot. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso kicks to LaVine. DeRozan with it. Now defended by the monster. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Balls checked in for the Bulls.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Durant. They shoot again. Here's the monster. Clark trying to get open. Missed it, even after all those chances. Bain against Levine. Shoots over Morant. Pulls with the fresh shot clock. And it's Vucevic missing. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside, Ball. Back to Levine from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bain passes it to the monster. Five on the clock. Adams. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. Back to Ball. Outside, Levine. Fires the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
The monster passes to Adams, and they pick up 2. Adams has got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Vucevic.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit.
So it's Memphis, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Ja Morant.
And he sinks the 2nd. And here is Ball. Outside, Levine. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Adams' shot is good.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And again, Chicago turns it over. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to the monster. Takes the 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the pass to DeRozan. And the foul on the monster. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
3rd quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Levine.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. And the first one drops.
John Morant.
So he gets them both. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Pass to DeRozan. Over Jackson. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vuce works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Morant passes to the monster. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
To the floor for your Grizzlies.
Here's Ball. He has 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul on the monster. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my.
Substitution on the court.
Now Drummond, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bulls moving the ball around. Ball kicks to Levine. They could use a bucket. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Jones against Ball. Jones the pass to the monster. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That is his 1st foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. Here's Aldama. Green with the block. Jones in the post. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to the monster. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. The Monsters got 6 in the quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
Back to Levine. Now here's Dosumu. Defended by Jones. On the wing, Levine for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Levine, and he gets the bucket.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Levine passes to Dosunmu. Outside, Levine. Jones, no one around him. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
Jones looking for an opening. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Green dishes to Levine. 36 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the monster, defended by Jones. Well, the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
Here's Dosunmu. With 1 on the clock, it's tipped, and so is Memphis. With a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. Checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for John Conshaw. For Memphis, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. The monster out there with Williams. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Williams, that's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Levine passes to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to the monster. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Out to DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Jones, the pass to the monster. To the paint. It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green slamming it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Dosunmu. That one wide left. Ball against Jones. And there's the pass to the monster. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Williams against Terry. Just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. The kick out to Williams. This one for 3. Jones, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Monster.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
The Monster passes to Williams and stolen by Drummond. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Jones. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, put up on the. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club. There you go. My keep using. My presence start up. The girls get excited. Hold on, wanna try it. I'm like, why not try it? My sweat, they wanna buy it. My they wanna try it. Club going stupid. When they do. Jury got a jugging and she moving. Grocery dealing. Who you? Bro, 2 years ago, now I'm worth $1 million. Jumping to the ceiling. That's how we ballin'. You know that I'm rolling through another. Now I'm out the meter in the club with a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, put up on the. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. A party ain't a party till I walk in it. Lime green flag, master fitted in the linen. Gucci shades over my face and my lens kinda tinted. Cause my eyes real low and my head just. Roll out of it. I'm a Roscoe Dash. I'm about to show out in this. My jury game on frost. About to snow out in this. Hey, Flocker, get them. Let's pour out in this. Hey, what the is you talking for? Run up on me in my spot now. That shouldn't be an option. So somebody better let them know. I suggest that you let it go. This is Grove Street. Party face. Hit the exit door. Got it. Y'all it for me. Please tell me what a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my little partner, I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Got my, I'm not judging.
plus up. Every feeling is 20 on my right wrist, 30 on my left wrist, 100 on my neck, high for my respect. 20, 10, I'ma blow the whole check. In the club flex, after party flex. You know how we ball. All I know is ball. Every dollar in my pocket, I'ma spend it all. When they gon' say, shout it right. Got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. Keep popping that water bag. Jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my other partner. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey,